I have a running war with the media. They are among the most dishonest human beings on earth.
During his first full day in office as the 45th president of the United States, Donald Trump has made it clear that he is in a war against U.S. media, giving early indications of just how forceful his administration is going to be when dealing with the media, which he accused of dishonesty over the number of people attending his inauguration.
But we had a massive field of people. You saw that, packed. I get up this morning, I turn on one of the networks, and they show an empty field. I said, wait a minute, I made a speech. I looked out. The field it looked like 1.5 million people. They showed a field where there were practically nobody standing there. So we caught them, and we caught them in a beauty, and I think they're going to pay a big price. But this is how dishonest the media is.
His press secretary, Sean Spicer, later rounded on reporters in his first ever White House briefing and said it had been the largest audience to ever see an inauguration, even though photographs appear to show many more attended the inauguration of Barack Obama back in 2009. To support the argument, he outlined figures amounting to 720,000 people in the mall.
Some members of the media were engaged in deliberately false reporting. Photographs of the inaugural proceedings were intentionally framed in a way, in one particular tweet, to minimize the enormous support that had gathered on the National Mall. This was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period, both in person and around the globe. Even the New York Times printed a photograph showing a misrepresentation of the crowd in the original tweet. These attempts to lessen the enthusiasm of the inauguration are shameful and wrong.
In their reactions, major U.S. media outlets flatly denied the claims made by the U.S. president and his spokesman. The New York Times, singled out by Mr. Spicer, denounced, quote, false claims. CNN said the press secretary had attacked the media for accurately reporting and went on to debunk the claims. ABC News also goes into detail to refute the claims, and BuzzFeed News accuses Mr. Spicer of lying and goes on to provide Twitter memes generated from his remarks.
We're going to hold the press accountable as well.
Echoing President Trump's charge of dishonesty, Mr. Spicer issued a thinly veiled warning to reporters covering the Trump presidency, saying the new administration intended to hold the press accountable. Precisely what he means by that is unclear, but the statement has left many veterans of the White House press pool deeply concerned.